January 29th, 2026. And we are in El Cajon, California with a very special person, an extraordinary place, very family friendly, very historic, and you just need to come down here. And you are?
Hi, my name is Katrina Pescador, Pescador. I'm the Director of Collections at the San Diego Air and Space Museum, and you are at our museum annex in El Cajon, called the Gillespie Annex. And right now we're in our gift shop, which is a brand new addition to our museum.
This is a brand new addition. There's all kind of, just all kind of stuff here, pictures, and look at those kids would go just crazy having some of these gifts. And
so our gift shop is mainly stocked with donated items that we received that we didn't want to add to our permanent collection. So a lot of collectible items, plus we have a small section for kids, some toys for them to take home as souvenirs. The biggest audience we have is young parents with small kids, mainly because it's a good outdoor space for them to run around. Plus we have pedal planes, which we'll see a little bit later.
All right. Well, why don't you lead us on this exciting tour. And these gentlemen are working here. Are these all volunteers?
So
We are volunteers.
Oh, hi. Hi. I hope to see you again. I think I'll be back on the 30th. I do think I have a conflict, but I'd rather be here than the other. I didn't.
Okay.
Keith is one of our docents.
I guess I shouldn't have said that, right?
So right now we're getting ready for one of our events this weekend. Is the Modeler Swap Meet, which we do twice a year. And we pull out all of our airplanes out of this hangar and set up vendor tables, and that's on Saturday at 9 a.m. until 1
This is a swap meet of just aerospace items, or?
So it's a little bit of, it's mainly aviation related, kind of. So it's modelers, so there'll be modeling kits of aircraft, tanks, vehicles, as well as people selling books, military uniforms, airline memorabilia. It's a little bit of everything. This whole hangar gets filled up with vendors.
Okay.
And then we have like a food truck that comes for lunch, as well as breakfast. And it's just a good time to kind of meet with other people that are interested in either modeling or aviation.
Okay.
So we clear out all the airplanes. All the airplanes are aligned along our taxiway. Okay. So we'll kind of see that. Do you want to go that way, or you want to go?
And this is Saturday at the times again?
This coming Saturday from 9 to 1 o'clock.
Okay, great.
Yep.
At the Air and Space Museum.
Yes.
Okay.
So just for people that aren't familiar with the site, because we are kind of a hidden gem in El Cajon, the museum set up this site in 1985, mainly as a restoration site, as well as storage for our larger aircraft that wouldn't fit in our big building in Balboa Park. So it's a continuation of the jet age. A lot of the modern jets are here, as well as a bigger restoration facilities in our second hangar. We also do restoration at the main site, but most of it happens here.
Okay.
So
that's great.
So do you want to go out to the taxiway, or you want to go to restoration?
Why don't we go outside for just a couple of minutes here, because I'm going to get some still photos of all this.
So here's the pedal planes.
Oh, I saw this a couple days ago. These are awesome.
This is
for kiddos.
Yes, the most popular thing for the children to do when they're here. We also have a cockpit over here that the kids can get into and play with the gauges and pretend that they're flying the airplane.
Okay. And this is a wonderful walkway of all the history here. Decades and decades of history. U.S. Air Force, Navy. Wow.
So we keep our earlier aircraft, the aircraft made with fabric, that is stored in our hangar 1, and it'll just be out for the weekend, and then we'll pull it back in on Monday.
What do you pull it back with? Do you have one of those?
So we have humans.
Humans, not the little things.
So we use 4 to 5 people to move the aircraft.
Yeah, I was wondering. How did these jets get in here? With hydraulic lifts and stuff?
So no, a lot of them flew in.
To this space?
They flew in on the airfield.
Yes.
So we have.
So you must have an opening, right, over here?
Yeah, so we have a gate to the airfield.
Okay.
So during COVID, we brought in 2 new airplanes. One was the Neptune, and then we brought in the S3. Those came in during COVID. They flew in, they brought them in, and then they kind of dismantled them to where they couldn't be flown again.
Okay.
So kind of similar with the military aircraft too. They were flown in.
It's just amazing when you're next to this to see how big and powerful this, whatever era this jet is, Air Force, right? Yeah, Air Force.
So the F-102 is a local product from Convair, company that was here in the 30s all the way to 95.
A lot of Air Force jets. And that's the refueling on top, right? On Commander Charlie Sellers' jet here.
No, this one?
Is that the
That's a
refueling jet
radar.
on front?
I think that's a radar.
Oh, that's radar? Okay. Wow. And the wings, they fold up. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the carrier base aircraft. So
This is a beauty.
Hangar 1 is the main display area, and then Hangar 2 is where we do all of our restoration work.
Okay.
We have three projects going on right now. We have the MiG-21 that we're restoring. We have a Curtiss Robin that we're restoring, and we're doing some repair work on our Stagger wing, which came from Baron Hilton.
Oh yeah, I took a picture of that.
And that is a flying aircraft.
It is. Wow. So we'll zoom in here a little bit. There's just a hum of activity here by all the volunteers and the noise in the background of the repair and restorations, right? Okay. And we see that
Let's
all
go
the
check
hangars.
out. You want to check out restoration?
Absolutely. I see somebody I know there. So this is restoration, this hangar. This is Baron Hilton's plane he donated. This is an amazing, it's so clean and beautiful, and it's kind of a, I guess you call it a bi-wing, right? Type of configure. Yeah, very unusual aircraft. You see some of the volunteers working on this. Pretty unbelievable. Hey Richard, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. What do you do? What are you guys doing today?
We're moving airplanes, then we're working on the Curtiss Robin. This is the Curtiss Robin.
Oh, okay.
We just took all the fabric off to inspect it.
Oh, yes, Katrina told me about this a couple days ago,
Pretty
right?
neat without metal and metal wood composite together.
And what era is this plane again?
1920s, 1930s. It's like 100 years old.
31.
Wow. And this is going to be all fabric, restored all fabric. This was a fabric airplane. 1920, did you say?
31.
31. Unbelievable. Wow. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So yeah, they removed the fabric just to see what kind of condition it was in underneath.
Put this in here. Unbelievable. Wow. That's a pretty big engine.
I've got
And so,
this is the
so it was covered in cotton fabric.
this is the original, right?
This is the original.
Original.
We're going to be replacing that with a Seconite that will last longer and restore the wood.
And Katrina, how did you come across this one?
So this was donated,
Donated.
probably the early 80s.
Really?
It was on display at the main site. And then over time, the fabric started breaking down. And then it came to this site waiting for restoration.
Okay.
And we're now just ready for that. So we
Yeah.
keep the fabric as a pattern when we do the new fabric.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And here's this MiG, which I saw the other day. I'm not sure what era.
This is a MiG-21.
So that was Soviet era?
Yeah. So
Before
this
they...
Yes, and it came from Hungary.
Wow.
Hungary.
Hungry. That's a massive jet.
So we had some metal corrosion from it being outside, and we're replacing some of the metal panels.
And this is a cannon.
So this cannon
That's
here
a
is
big
what
gun.
is in our F-14
Wow.
outside. This is how
Oh,
big
the
it is. F-14 carries something like this inside.
Look at the size of this. Wow. That's really incredible. on the MiG.
This is Phil. He's our metal sheet metal person,
Hi.
volunteer.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, I saw this MiG the other day. This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
a lot of work.
A lot of history right behind this thing. And some of it you don't really know the history, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if this thing was in war.
We try to figure it out. That's
Yeah.
kind of what we do. So this aircraft over here, this started from just a bunch of pieces.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's an L3 World War II spotter plane, and we,
Is this Army? Yeah.
yes, and we completely built it kind of from the ground up.
So this is a
And-
spotter plane. Okay.
Spotter plane, and it is going to be flyable. So it's getting ready for its annual and everything, and it'll be a flying aircraft. This is kind of our shop area. We have a machine shop, a welding shop, a metal shop, a wood shop. We can do pretty much every aspect of building an airplane from the ground up, as well as other things.
So how many volunteers do you have on staff?
So on this site, we have about 40 volunteers.
How many?
40.
40.
Yep.
Wow.
And we have 2 staff members. And then the staff from the main site will come over here and help, as well as volunteers. If we need help, they'll come over.
That's great.
Yeah, the main site has about 100 volunteers.
So when you say main site, what site are you talking
So I'm talking about Balboa Park. We
Oh,
have
no,
our
okay,
main
Charles, right.
museum is in Balboa Park
Okay.
and the historic
Are
fort
you
building.
part of that?
We're part of them.
You're part
Yeah.
of it? Okay.
So what happened was, when we moved into the Ford building, the building that we are in Balboa Park, we outgrew it. And so we needed a new place to store aircraft and do restoration. And we got this site in 1985. Started with one hangar and then outgrew that, and then got a second hangar, and we've outgrown that. So we're just continually expanding. And now we have to look, what are we going to do next?
So the site at Balboa, the Aerospace Museum, are you the coordinator for that too? Or are you-
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is your official title?
So I'm the collections director.
Collection for
So-
both?
For both sites.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I oversee any part of collection care, changing its, like if we're doing restoration, that's still changing a collection item. Anything that has to do with collections, that's me. And then we have a couple curators that do special parts.
Oh, okay.
Like an archivist. We have a research library I'm responsible for. We have a very large collection of photographs and company papers. Convair, Ryan, Goodyear, or Goodrich, Roar, all the local companies, we have their records.
And so, Katrina, so you split your time back and forth to Balboa and here, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
our collection team will come out once a week just to care for the collection. So we always come out on a Thursday, make sure everything's good with the aircraft, because we only have 2 full-time people here. They're not collection people, they're basically building and site managers.
Uh-huh.
And then we come out and help with the aircraft.
Okay. I got that. That's great.
So, in honor of our local history, we do have a little section over here that is on Convair, which was consolidated, came in the 1930s, and stayed, joined with General Dynamics, and then closed down in 95. So we did a small display for Convair. A lot of our volunteers come from that company, Convair,
okay.
or some other aviation company or a military background.
Oh, this is nice.
So this is
Oh,
Convair.
This is all.
So for those that aren't aware, the
Con Air.
missile that we have out front is an Atlas missile. That was the first launch vehicle used to launch Americans into space.
The way on the far
Yep.
right side, yeah.
Yep, and that
Okay.
was built by Convair.
Oh, okay. I'll get some pictures of that
So there's
before I
some
leave.
little models there of Atlas.
Wow. So in an ideal world, Katrina, what would you like to acquire if you can get some type of aircraft for either site? What would you like to acquire if you had one wish?
Well,
I don't mean to put you on
I'd
the
like
spot,
to
but
acquire space.
oh, okay. Well,
Space is key because we're always growing. I mean,
Yeah.
we regularly get donations, whether it's aircraft or archival materials or artifacts. We're always looking at expanding our collection, but we need the space to do that. So
Space.
aircraft, We need space.
Space. Okay, well, I got that.
So,
And we're
although,
just-
you know, I would have to say P40. We had a P40 on display for a long time at the main site, and it went to Hawaii, to their museum.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't have a P40. That would be nice to have one.
Okay.
So you're going to
Well,
see
I
some.
like the use of space that you have here because, you
Yes.
know, it's not like we're walking into, you know, machinery or
No.
it's pretty good, the walkways. I noticed that right away, that it's because there's all kinds of activities going on here.
Yes, and just, you'll see some volunteers coming past us. It's lunchtime
Oh,
for them.
it's
So we have
okay.
pizza for them,
Oh,
so.
okay.
But let's go around and we can
Okay.
go to hangar.
And this is turbine engine. Unbelievable. Look at the size of that. That's just one engine.
So this is another local product.
This is
General
real, right?
Dynamics, yep.
The shell of it.
Yep. So the
This
Air
is-
Force loaned this to us.
This is cruise missile. We hear about those a lot, don't we? Long range, advanced. Wow. That's it's so educational. You know, I hope families think about coming down here and ask a lot of questions, meet the people that are
Yes.
really giving back to their community. And is that a real missile up there?
Yes.
That-
That's a Tomahawk.
oh, that's a Tomahawk. So that's a naval, some of the naval ships, right?
Yep, it can be land launched or it can be ship launched.
Okay. Wow. Unbelievable. It's okay, gentlemen. Yeah.
You can edit us out.
Oh, that's just extra work. That's amazing.
So we are starting to do events here.
Oh,
So we had to get ourselves organized and everything clean up and, like you said, space, creating more space to walk around and stuff. So we are now promoting the site for third-party events. So
Oh.
like this hangar, whenever someone wants an event, it's cleared out. So all the airplanes come out.
I'm glad you mentioned that before we get to the website and the hours and the phone number and everything, because I've been to events in some of the hangars here, and also covering some of the local politicians in hangars here, and it's really amazing how they move out the plane and the company that's the caterers, I guess, and the others, how they organize it. It's beautiful because you see the plane right outside.
Yep.
And whoever owns the plane, right, and donated that. So it's really nice. And this is a huge space.
Yeah, so sometimes we'll leave some of the airplanes in as a centerpiece
Yeah.
for an event.
This is really nice. Before we wrap this up, maybe I'm going to ask you about the website and everything. How about if you stand over here by the U.S. Air Force?
Yeah, so this
What is that?
This is a Ryan Vertijet. It's another local product from Ryan Aeronautical.
Oh, it goes vertically.
It goes vertical, so this is when they were experimenting with it. Both Ryan and Convair did similar tests of vertical takeoff and then going, you know, level when in flight.
Right.
This is it. This was only one.
This
that
is
they built.
unbelievable. I don't even know if we have vertical takeoffs anymore. I know the British has the Harrier, I think. Is it the Harrier?
That's about as close. Yeah, the Osprey.
Yeah. So I want to first thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time and your patience in meeting the very nice people here. So can you tell us first if the website, give us the address, the days and hours, and also if you need volunteers, what basically would you require if you wanted more people? Because, and is there an age limit? Like, would a teenager be allowed to come here if he's part-time because he or she's interested in planes and that kind of thing? Kind of give us some information so people can know how to contact you and
Okay.
this beautiful place.
Okay, so this location is open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 o'clock until 4. We're located at 335 Kenny Street, El Cajon, and it's kind of off in an industrial area. We have a big missile in front, so you can't miss us. Right off of, is that the 67 right off this, or is that 94? Anyway,
Yeah,
we're
we're
right.
adjacent to the airport,
Yeah,
right?
we're right off of Prospect.
Yeah.
You can find us on our website. The museum website is san diego airandspace.org. And then you can just search Gillespie for this site, and information on how to get here and how to volunteer. We are regularly recruiting volunteers for this location, but we don't take minors, only because we have a small staff,
Right.
and minors require more supervision.
Right, and plus you got a lot of machinery
Yeah,
here.
we have a lot of machinery, but we do take minors at the main site,
Oh.
depending on the need of the departments, because we do have a library, we do have an education department, we have a lot of different departments that are in need of volunteers. There's no guarantee, though, it's always based on need.
Right.
And availability of staff to supervise a minor. So we do have applications online at our website. You just go on our tab, you can just type in volunteer as a keyword and it'll pull you to the page and give you more information on that.
And if one wanted to give monetary donations, how would they do that?
So there is a spot also on our
On
website.
your website.
That will say donations. You can also make a donation when you're on our site. There's donation boxes at both locations at the Balboa Park and here in El Cajon.
Okay.
Did I answer all?
Okay.
your
That background is
questions?
the tower we're listening to there, which is really interesting.
Yeah, so that's one thing great about the site. We are on an airfield, so when you come, you can watch planes take off and land, and we do put the tower communication on speakers so you can hear what's going on the field.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much for your time and the wonderful opportunity to come over here, and hopefully the people who view this come out, kids, family, elderly, whatever, and it's a great place. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Let's just see how it's going to go through my earbuds. So